kacau ini kalau nggak ada suaranya. Aku kelas dulu. Okay.
Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be on the way very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
It's a promising run he's making on the right. Aim forward. Now the pass. Tries a through ball. Is it in? Volleyed effort.
Well, to execute a first-time volley like that with power, I think you need to get everything in perfect order, and not quite.
Romero pumps it upfield. Looks to dink one in. Needed a better pass there. Loose ball, who's going to get there? And that is a routine catch.
Well, you could...
That's clear cut, it's a free kick. Surely he scores! Hoofs it forward. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Goes long and forward. Who's going to make this theirs? Gets good distance on it. There's the ball in. Crosses into the box. And he's there to make a great save.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
It is deadlocked. Gonzalez passes it through. How about it?
Well, when the keeper lost control of that, usually a striker would react first, so that defender deserves praise.
Cuts it out. Espanyol have a very fine defensive record over recent games. Hoists it high. Javi looking to get on the end of this. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Firmly met. Spreads it wide. Oh, good interception. And Gongai. So who can spark this game into life? That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Up for a header! Same again, same outcome.
Well, when you see chance after chance go astray like that, it's only natural to think that they may end up with a little regret here.
Heave to the back post. Oh, good delivery, almost the perfect outcome.
Espanyol had players queuing in the box in that situation, and they've still got nothing to show for it. What a complete and utter waste.
Tries to stroke it through. Oh, the ball's come loose, and the chase is on. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Played it short. Can he put it away? that's a half-decent try.
Oh, he couldn't have hit that any better, and any other time it would have sneaked in.
It so nearly came off for him.
I would agree. It's tremendous play. He's full of belief and imagination, and hard to contain.
Lozano. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Aimed long and direct. Tries to dink it in. And it's half-time here. And we are up to the break.
Espanyol ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Espanyol can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Pushes it out wide. Well, that's where he wants it. Keeps everyone guessing. That's gone a long way up and away. Tries to switch the play. Pumps it forwards. A real chance to break. Now the pass. All driven towards the far post. Wonderful quick feet. Lachi looks like a good ball through. And the counter is on. Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be. He's made sure that that won't get through. Looks to slip it through. No complaints about that challenge. Robust, but fair. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Big chance! Tried the volley, but no.
Well, no doubt if he'd sacrificed some of the power he was trying to put into that and favour a better technique, then I think he might have had more joy.
Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Gone back to the keeper. Tries the route one option. Gonzalez is effectively being marked out of the game here.
Well, they know he's the root of potential problems, Peter, and they seem intent on uprooting that problem like that.
Gonzalez. Deftly done. Clears it out of harm's way. Spoon forward. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Tries a through ball. He's had a shot! That is wayward.
Yeah, with him being under pressure from a couple of opponents, I thought he showed real determination to get some sort of attempted goal, and we have to give him credit at least for that.
Lozano. 0-0 the score, and we're just about done. A deeply frustrating game. Comes sliding in. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. They've managed to get it away. Looks to thread it through. Tries to get it forward quickly. Espanyol may be thinking about substitutions now. They still have 2 available. Romero. Javi. Romero. Lachi. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Floats one over. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. It's come loose. Hoisted towards the area. It's a loose ball. Rapidly approaching the end. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Boots it upfield. 5 minutes left on the clock. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Plays it into the channel. Tried to play it through.
He timed this run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
Steered out wide. And he has been fouled there. Lachi gets it back. It'll be a throw-in. Espanyol have decided now is the time to make their final change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Kike. Lachi. There is the final whistle. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches, satisfied by organisation and solidity. Little cutting edge at either end, and it finishes 0-0.
Kok kayak ini? Masa emang kayak gini? Kita masuk line up nih di ini timnas. Ntar ya. Tetap.
Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Tries lifting it over. He's done well to tidy up the situation. Lachi. Gets it back. And he's straight offside.
Yeah, fractional, but fractional is enough. He was off.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Dix. Witan. Forward it goes. He's made sure that that won't get through. Goes long and forward. Dix. Witan. Pumps it upfield. Clears it out of harm's way. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Azerbaijan. Still going. Where to next? Witan battles to win it back. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Goalkeeper's ball. Tries to stroke it through. And it's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Managed to get it away. Gets it back. Played out to the wing. Big chance! Away from immediate danger. Tries a through ball. Now the pass. Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Still goalless. Out to the left it goes. Ball swung in. Done very well to intervene. With a delicate ball. Lachi. Aim forward. Oh, good interception. Pumps it forwards. Lachi. Witan. Lachi. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. There could be trouble here. For now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Oh, the ball's come loose! Saved. That's good keeping.
Yeah, we love a trier, Peter, but it has to be a far greater quality to beat the keeper from there.
Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. It's a long forward pass. Who's going to make this theirs? Cuts it out. Krivochuk, spoon forward. Dix. Aimed long and direct. There's the whistle for half-time. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break. 0-0.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Decent progress down the left. And out to safety. Pumps it upfield. Well, that's where he wants it. Battles to win it back. Looks to thread it through. Timely intervention. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Witan. Who's going to make this theirs? Good challenge, he just stood firm. Passes it through. Tried to play it through.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only needed just a little bit more behind it, and he was through.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Hoists it high. Looks like a good ball through. Dix gets good distance on it. Ball's out on the left now. Boots it upfield. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The idea was good though, Peter, and I like the run that triggered the pass, but the quality was the problem.
Lobs it in gently. Now here's the through ball. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Ramdani battles to win it back. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Plays a clever pass. Spoon forward. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Gets into a dangerous position. Danger averted for now. Looks to slip it through. Turns and goes back. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Looking to shoot. Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Tries a through ball. In once more. Here it is now, surely! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Looks like a good ball through. Referee's given a throw.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Knocks it towards the front. Pumps it upfield. Well positioned to make that interception. Well, decisive action by the goalkeeper. He knew he had to get that done. Tried to play it through.
Yeah, and the vision to get him through was all good, but the execution of the pass wasn't quite right. But importantly, he's holding his line until the very last moment, and that will pay off.
Drilled in low. Too long, and over the line. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Now the pass. Defence has got rid of that. Rabdani gets his foot in there. And that's surely a foul. Free kick. Gets it upfield. Demanding a quick ball here. It is now or never. Time is against them. He's gone for it! It's wide, but only just.
Oh, it was almost a beautifully placed shot. He's so unlucky not to see that go in.
Passes it through. Rabdani crosses into the box. The defence can get it clear. Whipped in again. Looks to slip it through. Shapes the shoots. And that's that. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches. Satisfied by organisation and solidity. Little cutting edge at either end. And it finishes 0.
Kalau Valencia.
So a warm welcome to you all. We will be on the way very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Espanyol and Gongay. Throw in. Cardona. And he's made certain that won't get through. Espanyol, with the majority of possession so far, it is still early. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. That has put a stop to that. Header! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
Has a look and has a go. And that is a routine catch.
Well, there wasn't much on for him, so it was worth a shot. It was worth a try from there.
Tried to play it through.
Well, he simply failed to just put a little more oomph behind that.
None-shall pass, that's the message there. Cardona with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Away from immediate danger. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Tries a through ball. Kike has been given offside.
He may have been caught offside, but Kike likes to make a run beyond defences, but that often opens up the possibility of a flag being raised.
Aimed long and direct. And out to safety. Cuts it out. Pumps it upfield. Still waiting for the first goal. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Has a hit! That's a half-decent try.
But when he struck that, he must have thought it was going in. Such are the margins of success and failure in this game. That was so close.
Garcia finds himself back in the starting side for the first time in a while. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Oh, that's nicely done. Lozano looking to get on the end of this. Garcia, forward it goes. Gonzalez. There is the half-time whistle. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. things going for the second half.
Espanyol can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Defence has got rid of that. Espanyol lost a tight game last time and are now looking to respond positively. He's in, surely! Tries to get it forward quickly. Crunching tackle. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. He's come loose. Who's going to make this theirs? It's well blocked, and back out it comes. Out wide to the right. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Lachi. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Gets it back. Lachi. Put it on the right now. What's on? Lovely feet. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Talk about singling someone out.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Coaxed out to the wing. Up for the header! Good delivery, but no joy.
Oh, that's a real disappointment as well, after he worked so hard to just get into position and get on the end of that in the first place. A lot of effort for very little reward.
Loose ball, who's going to get that? Defending, albeit from an unexpected source. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. The defence can get it clear. Kike passes it through. He's made sure that that won't get through. And he's there to hoof it away. Goes for goal! Danger averted for now. Espanyol look as though they're about to make a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case. Do they stick or twist? Caution or risk? You know, what will they rue more? I think it'd be a cautious mindset they'd regret more for me, so I'd like to see them try and go and win this.
Molina. Battles to win it back. Just 5 minutes remaining now. It's gone for a throw-in. Espanyol have decided now is the time to make their final change. Not much. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Molina gets it away.
That's good defence, plain and simple, good defence. They refuse to allow a turn.
Pushes it out wide. Now here's the through ball. That's gone a long way up and away. Well, that's where he wants it. So that's it. It is all over. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches, satisfied by organisation and solidity. Little cutting edge at either end. So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly once all the pleasantries are complete. And here we have Burgos against Espanyol. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
There's the whistle.
It's Gonzalez!
And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
I think he's done very well to get into such a good position in front of goal, but he just couldn't put in the telling touch. Well, that should set them on their way and get into a nice rhythm. The early signs are very encouraging now.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Some astute defending to ensure they got no further. Fires it in low. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Has a hit! Oh, brilliant! That is brilliant! A finish right from the top draw!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Burgos go ahead, 1 goal to the good. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that.
Well, we all knew what was going to happen then. I think the longer he stalled on releasing the ball, the more likely he was to lose it.
Victor Mollejo tries lifting it over. Aim forward. Hits one! Saved only by poor finishing. Gonzalez goes direct to the front line, spoon forward. Pushes it out wide. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Victor Mollejo. Gonzalez. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Chip through. Gonzalez. The referee's awarded a free kick. Bashir tries to get it forward quickly. Out to the left it goes. Oh, that's neat. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Romero. Going for goal! The defence can get it clear. Ball is over the line. Into the channel, aimed in towards the centre. No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Oh, they really wanted that. There's so many players in the box. Everyone's committed to attack now.
Gonzalez. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. And we've reached half-time.
Espanyol find themselves trailing and not having the best of outings, so it calls for a collective effort now of fighting spirit and a show of pride, just to sort things out.
Here we go again.
Espanyol don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in this second half. They can't hold back though.
Espanyol get themselves out of a self-dug hole.
Look, as a former defender, I can only applaud what was a tremendous challenge, not only because of its importance in stopping the attack, but for its timing and the determination in getting there.
Lachi, now the pass. And he's there to cut it out. Keeper's got good distance on that. Plays it out to the wing. He's made sure that that won't get through. Goes wide. He's in space and looking for options. Hit into the middle. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Gonzalez proves too strong there.
That's good defence, plain and simple, good defence. They refuse to allow a turn.
Pumps it upfield. Cuts it out. Face to face with the keeper. It's come loose. Sanchez goes wandering offside.
Well, it was the early through ball that almost caught everyone out in that instance, all but for our flag-waving assistant referee.
Gonzalez. Well played, he saw that coming. Who's going to make this theirs? Your impressions so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to...
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And the finish! Just off target.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success.
Lachi. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Looks to slip it through. Gets it back. Aimed long and direct. Brings it forward. Romero. Can he find a finish now? Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Listen, I know I'm supposed to remain impartial, but as he progressed, I was willing him on more and more. I wanted him to stick that away.
That's a poor kick by the keeper, he's just given it straight back. Floats one over. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Pumps it upfield. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Spoon forward. That's a throw. And that's another throw. Lozano with a delicate ball. In it goes! Espanyol are all square.
Yeah, I love the finish, but I think had the pass been delayed for just a second longer, I think he would have been flagged offside, and I think you have to praise them all round on that one, from the pass and the finish.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, the big question now is whether...
Oh, no question, that's a foul. Must score! Cashier gets it away. Cordoba. Gets his foot in there. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Lozano battles to win it back. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. It's a promising ball. It's a loose ball. Called offside that time.
I'm not sure about that call, you know, but we get to see replays.
Espanyol have decided now is the time to make their final change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by...
Lozano has got himself a free kick. Lachi. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Tries a through ball. Oh, glorious footwork! Whistle's gone and they've got themselves a free kick. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. The players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick. Out for a throw. Saved. That's good keeping. that is that. Well, nobody is totally satisfied, but it was a more than decent game, a super watch, and it ends in a draw. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I think they'll be a little irked by the fact that they had control for good periods of the game.
So, a warm welcome to you all. We will be on the way very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. And here we have Espanyol against Malaga. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Espanyol have the league's best defensive record. Great ball to play him in, but he will be gutted to miss that.
And it just goes to show you how effective those through balls can be. All it needed was a better execution. Well, I think the early signs have been very good for them. They've already got that defence unsettled, and now they've got to back it up.
Just needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Goal! Malaga! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point off the upright. Nothing he could do.
Malaga take the early advantage. Who's going to make this theirs? Looks like a good ball through. Ngonge. Garcia gets it back. Into the channel. Well, it shouldn't have ended like that. It's a shame. Everything was really looking good.
Well, those are the kind of mishaps that all players experience through their careers. A mistake when you least wanted it, and it's just very annoying.
Joaquin Munoz boots it to safety. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Looks to slip it through. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Yeah, the communication lines were working really well, but the supply line just had a bit of a blockage.
Brings it forward. Goes for goal! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Oh, he couldn't have hit that any better, and any other time it would have sneaked in.
Joaquin Munoz. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Joaquin Munoz. Tries a through ball. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. That's a throw. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Joaquin Munoz. Espanyol are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Loose ball, who's going to get that? He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Joaquin Munoz. Lozano. It's a promising run he's making on the right. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Well, it hasn't exactly gone to plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour. Espanyol need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Enriquez. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Kike. Out to the left it goes. He's got through. Diving header! Brave effort, total commitment.
I just thought it was great effort all round. I mean, he did so well just to get his head on the ball. Well, you can sense they're really going for it now. This is gung-ho, and only a goal will do for them.
Enriquez knocks it towards the front. Lozano. Romero. Javi. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Enriquez. Espanyol still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Joaquin Munoz. Forward it goes. Ball's gone out of play. Joaquin Munoz. Lachi. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Lozano passes it through. Has a pop! It's come loose. So far, Jim?
Well, they may be down, but they're far from out. In terms of chances, they're right up there with these opponents.
Garcia does well to read it and intercepts. Played out to the wing. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Gets it upfield. Romero does well there, alert. Now the pass. He can get that clear. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Yeah, I think the problem there was that the pass was telegraphed. An easy read for the defence.
Lachi goes long, looks to play him in, but a minor communications breakdown. Espanyol may be thinking about substitutions now. They still have 2 available. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Looking to shoot. So close to drawing level.
Yeah, the rest of the team can thank him for the fact they're still ahead. That's fine work from the keeper.
Played it short, dumps it into the area. Played it again. The shot's on!
Well, there's no...
And he has been fouled there. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Aim forward. Montero gets it back. Battles to win it back. Lobs it in gently. And he's gone for the lob! And the lead stays intact, just.
I think he rushed that. He had a bit more time than he realised. He could so easily have equalised there.
Javi. Passes it through. It's a loose ball. Tries to stroke it through. Timely intervention. It's a long forward pass. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Javi. Oh, great ball, now the shot! He's got away with one there. 90 minutes up, we're into stoppage time. Long and high towards the flank. Early ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Espanyol, their final change. And that's that. Well, that does not help. Interpret the performance as you will, but the key truth is that they lost.
Well, once they went behind, I just wonder whether the manager can be pleased with himself. I thought he could have done a little bit more to get them back up.
Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be on the way very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Jr., in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way, where he can turn them and just leave them behind and have a clean run at goal. He's a very tricky customer and getting better week by week.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Valverde. Ceballos. Looks like a good ball through. He's through the middle. Mbappe gets through on his own. Goal!
Well, if that was their intention pre-match, let me tell you, it's worked out very nicely. I think for the skipper to chip in with a goal too is a bonus, but this game has already taken on a real attacking edge, and long may that continue. I just think he showed a lovely appreciation of where that defensive line formed, and he held his run until just the right moment, and he broke the offside trap, and he took full advantage. That's top marks for me.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. And he's onside. Rudiger pumps it upfield. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. João Cancelo knocks it towards the front. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Battles to win it back. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Rafinha. João Cancelo. Rafinha. Pedri. Who's going to make this theirs? Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior is fouled. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Dani Ceballos, and he's there to make a great save.
Much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
Now it's Lewandowski. Araujo. Where to from here? Yamal. Forward it goes. Mbappe. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Mbappe just doesn't give up. You just know he'll be in there again before long. João Cancelo. Barcelona are seeing plenty of the ball at the moment, but still they trail. Eder Militao has given away a free kick. Lewandowski has a goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
Managed to get it away. Rudiger. Who's ball? Who's going to get that? Has gone out. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Tings it out wide.
Well, we were unlikely to see a goal then because there were so many players crowding out that danger area. I think something very special was going to be needed.
João Cancelo. Camavinga did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Tries a through ball. Spoon forward. Araujo. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Camavinga. Now it's Dani Ceballos. Looks to play him in, but a minor communications breakdown. Tries to get it forward quickly. Fran Garcia. And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Barcelona need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Fran Garcia. Eder Militao. Gula. Now the pass. Oh, good interception. And it's Cancelo. João Cancelo. He's on a run down the left wing. Ceballos. Oh, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Looking to shoot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, he made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
And the defence can get it clear. Hoists it high. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Yeah, the communication lines were working really well, but the supply line just had a bit of a blockage.
Well weighted. Hits one! He scores! 2 to the good! They have breathing space!
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Real Madrid grab a couple of goals without reply. It's that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Well, when the ref tells you you're going to get booked next time, you should listen.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? João Cancelo. Dinks one in. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Gula. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Araujo. Vinicius Junior. Pedri. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Ceballos plays it over to the other flank. Alexander-Arnold. Gula passes it through. There's no flag! Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Rudiger. Barcelona haven't yet dipped into their subs. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Rafinha.
Barcelona are not functioning with the cutting edge they need. We're seeing too much passing and not enough reward. It's time for more drive and certainly for more penetration.
Lewandowski. Can he find a finish now? Going for goal! Aimed long and direct. Gula. Gula. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Rudiger. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Size all around the ground. Horrible miss.
Well, at least they're having a right go at it. Finding the net is the most important job on the pitch, but right now, it's also the hardest.
Deftly done. Mbappe. Camavinga. It's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Well positioned to make that interception. Looks to slip it through. He's got the ball glued to his feet. Brahim Diaz pumps it upfield. Pedri, great challenge. Out to the left it goes. Vinicius Junior, out wide to the right. Mbappe gets it back. Camavinga with the ball through. Looking to shoot! Just off target.